Today, we're going to do two things. We're going to talk about the reasons to own silver. 20 plus reasons. And I got to be honest, I already have a list of 21, but I need your help in the comment section. I want you to give us other reasons to own silver so we can add to that list. Put an exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, and help us build this list. And then I'm going to publish it on the community tab of Ron's Basement. We know there's a ton of reasons to own silver. The other important thing we're going to do, yes, the old gold bear, he has something in that box. There's a box within the box, and that box could be for you because we have a big giveaway thanks to our sponsors, Pinbeck, and it arrived here at the house. I have not opened the box, so at the end of this video live, we're going to open the box and see exactly what it is that we're going to be giving away on September 3rd. That's 2 weeks from this Sunday. Also, without further ado, I want to say thank you. Today is August 19th of 2023. This is the 1.5 year birthday of Ron's Basement. Ron's Basement was birthed as a gold and silver specialized channel on February 19th of 2022. You guys have been awesome. It has been great. We've had lots of ups and downs together, but thank you so much for all your help as I've continued to enjoy growing this channel and getting to meet some really awesome people. But let's dive right in. Why do we want to own silver? Off the top of my head, I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we had a little jamboree where the other silver enthusiasts like myself, we got together and we listed all the reasons why we like to own silver. Okay, I'm going to run through my list and then I want you to add to the list. So as we're going through this list, I'm going to miss some things. Remember, 3 exclamation points, and then the reason, any reason to own silver. Let me get started right off the bat. These are in no particular order. Why we want to own silver. How does it make you feel when you realize that right now, today, the COMEX inventories are super low? What was it? 27.5 million ounces was the latest report. It's like been the lowest since the silver squeeze. The Brinks vault is at an all-time low in terms of their supplies of physical silver. What does that tell us? Reason number 2, the mines are supplying less and less silver every year. The Silver Institute is giving us that data. The mining companies, it's not cost-effective and it's very difficult for them to find new silver deposits. For those of you just joining, excuse me, don't forget, at the end of this video, we're going to unbox what the bear has in the Pinbeck box, and it's going to be a giveaway on September 3rd. Number 3, Mexico. As a subset, Mexico produces 30% of the world's silver, and they are making it exceedingly difficult for mining companies to operate in Mexico. And when it's not the government giving them problems, it's the unions. Guys, 30% of the world's silver comes from Mexico. Come on. What is that telling us, right? Limited supply in total on Earth. Reason number 4, it is a finite resource. Yes, there's a certain amount that's already been mined, and there's only a certain amount in the Earth. They aren't making any more silver. If the Earth is producing more silver, it's happening at a super slow rate, okay? And it's going to take probably billions of years for more. So silver is a finite resource, not like paper, not like digital, not like anything else. Number 5 reason, solar panel demand through the roof. Number 5 reason to own silver. Electric cars. Number 6, right? I mean, you don't even, the data behind solar and electric cars, especially solar, is stunning. The reasons why people own silver. Overall, electronics, massive demand in computer chips. Everything's being electrified. Everything, not just solar panels, not just cars, but all electronics is creating huge demand for silver. Did you know silver is one of the most, if not the most, thermally conductive metals? That means conductive of temperature on the face of the earth. If you take a 10-ounce silver bar outside on a day like today here in St. Louis where it's over 100 degrees, and you put an ice cube on it, that ice cube will melt at a pace that will make your head spin, okay? Silver conducts the temperature energy faster than I think almost any other metal. There may be one or two metals that beat it in that regards. It's the most reflective. Nobody talks about that anymore. Most reflective metal on Earth. It's antimicrobial. It's used in many medical applications because it has that characteristic of killing germs. Where do you think the silver spoon that the rich kids had, you know, that saying, born with a silver spoon in your mouth? That's because the wealthy kids could afford silver utensils, and they knew even hundreds and thousands of years ago that silver killed germs. There's still big demand for silver from silverware, right? On that note, that's a huge, way bigger than you may realize, the amount of silver used every year in silverware. Somebody said kills werewolves. I don't know. We'll have to think about that one. Jewelry demand for silver is still huge. Hey, again, for those of you joining us, at the end of this video, we are going to open the box, the Pinbeck's box, and there's something in there that's going to be given away on September 3rd. Please give this a thumbs up. This was a flash live stream to get together to have a little jamboree for us silver lovers in particular. Gold lovers, platinum lovers are also absolutely welcome, but we're trying to build the end-all be-all list of the reasons to own silver. So please give it a thumbs up. It's fun to watch how the view count goes up when we do that. And again, we're going to do the unboxing at the end. I forgot what number I'm on. 10, number 13. We've got more and more women joining the silver stacking community. We've talked about that ad nauseum. The number of women, lady stackers is what we like to call them, is growing at a very fast pace. All my contacts in the coin shop, on the coin shop side, all my contacts on the big retail online bullion, all of my data for my channel shows we have more and more women coming into stacking, which is just more money, more interest, and they're absolutely welcome. The millennials are getting into silver stacking. The young kids, they're kind of silent about it, but according to what I've been told from reliable resources, they love to buy 10-ounce bars, okay, and sovereign coins. And we've got a lot of young people. You know, I got to throw this one in there. I got to write this down. I forgot. India loves silver and is continuing to love it even more. Last year, they imported over 300 million ounces of silver. Thank you, Sharon, for the super chat. You are a lady stacker and a basement dweller. We love our silver. Oh, man. All right. Number 15. Silver has been money for thousands and thousands of years. Most people say longer than gold. Okay, so silver is a monetary metal. We can look at, if you live in a Western country like the United States, the financial condition of the country that you're in that backs the paper money currency that you're using. Okay, silver could go way up in value. We know, okay, this is number 16. We know that at its base, silver will maintain its value, or at least we're very confident of that, right? We don't know for sure, but do you feel comfortable? I feel comfortable that silver will maintain its value. Now, there's a chance that we could see massive appreciation in the silver price as well. That's another big benefit. It's like an option, like a little potential. But worst case scenario, what I feel is that it will maintain my wealth, but there's that potential. I'm not saying, somebody got on me a few months ago saying, you're trying to convince people they're going to get rich by buying silver. I've never told you you will get rich by buying silver. You'll have fun, you'll preserve your wealth, and yes, there is a chance that you could have vast levels of capital appreciation, right? Like Rafi Farver talks about, we could see a window where you could buy a house for, he says, 100 ounces of silver, possibly. Heck, like I said, if I can pick up a house for 500 ounces of silver, sold. Sold. Silver is a real asset. Maybe that overlaps with some of the other ones, but it's not paper. It's not electronic. It's real. It fits in the category of a precious metal. It fits in the category of real assets like land, oil, things that are real, tangible, things you can touch, right? Not make-believe, not paper, right? I guess this is real, but it's just paper. I can, it's paper, right? Yeah, anyway. Portfolio diversification, right? It owning some silver, owning some other precious metals as well, gives your portfolio a high degree of diversification. We're almost there. We're on number 21. It's vastly under-owned by investors, and that's true with platinum as well, right? But in the whole precious metal sector, 1 in 200 people are stackers, all right? And that's probably generous. The reality is, over long periods of time, typically that number's higher to like 2%, 3%, 4%. When we go back to the mean, to the average, we could see multiples times more money coming into the precious metal sector. And you're so sick of hearing me say this, but gosh darn it, just look what happened during the health crisis of March 2020. Look what happened just 5 months ago when we had a little banking crisis in this country. You couldn't get silver. You couldn't get silver. And this one just popped into my mind, and now I'm gonna wrap up with this, but then I want to go see what you can contribute. And I'm going to publish this list, and we'll continue to update it. But the 85-to-1 silver to gold ratio, that is historically super high. Yes, it takes you 85 ounces of silver to get 1 ounce of gold. Again, look at a chart from 2020. Anytime, and it's happened 3 or 4 times since 2020, that the silver to gold ratio got so far out of whack, there was always a big rally in the price of silver. All right, guys, we are going to do the unboxing. For those of you who've joined me at the end of this video, we are going to open what's in the Pinbeck's box, and it's going to be given away to you on September 3rd. There's going to be a short video coming out tomorrow, a giveaway video. I'll give you the instructions on what you need to do to get your entry. Again, we're going to do that, but I want to see what is happening. Remember, did I miss something? What did I miss? What's your reason for owning silver? Silver makes a good mirror. All right, Neil, I'll add that one. Silver makes a good mirror. Come on, who's got it? Silver's beautiful. Yes, you know what? I meant to put that on there. I forgot. Thank you. That's how we help each other, right? Beautiful. Thank you, Kenneth. That came from Kenneth Frankie Weeks. Frankie Weeks. Silver is beautiful. Come on, what do you got for me, folks? I'm going to go through. I'm looking. Ron doesn't talk about diamonds. Hold on here. I'm going all the way to the top. Right now, guys, we need your help. This is the Silver Jamboree, right? Imagine we're all in a big tent. We're all together. And we're talking about why we love silver. We're trying to develop right now, you and me, everyone, the ultimate list. We've got like 25 things. I think we can come up with some more. Huh? Kenneth said it was beautiful. Hold on. I'm going all the way to the top. Thank you again, Sharon, for that super chat. That is awesome. All right. I'm looking for exclamation points. All right. Oh, great one, Andrew. Now I'm going to miss these if you don't put exclamation points. But Andrew Haas says, be your own central bank. Your own central bank. Good one. Good one. Good one. Hey, Jake's Custom Parts. Good to see you, my friend. Old Dirty Bastard Garage. Hello from Sweden, Ingemar. Good afternoon, Ron Luktemar. Howdy, Neil. Howdy, Chris. It's undervalued. Yes, that's a good one. It is undervalued. For prepping. Great. You know what, Jim? I mean, right, that's what I mean. I missed that. That's a great reason, Jim. Tell us how to own silver. To be prepared for bartering purposes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. Old Dirty Bastard Garage says it feels sexy to hold. Yes, Evie Bullion brings the high ratio. We hit that one because I won it. Addicted to buying the shiny stuff. That's another one where makes a good mirror. Thank you, Neil. Yes, I got that on there already. Mirror, God's money. Yes, Earth's money. I like that. And Mother Nature always wins. Guys who are just joining us now, we're coming up with the ultimate list of reasons to own silver, and we're having some fun. If you have a reason, put it in the comments right now. Caesar said it was good to have. Yes, thank you. Disinfectant. Darcy says, yes, good one. Peace of mind. I like that. Peace of mind. Yes, you know what? That's worth everything. Peace of mind. Awesome. Oh boy. God's money. Yep, I wrote that on there. Yikes. Kills werewolves. Silver kills werewolves. In case you have werewolves attacking, make sure you keep a silver eagle in your milk. All right, you guys. Thank you, Coin Shop Chris. Sharon, thank you again for that super chat. Looks good in my daughter's fish tank. That's interesting. My daughters have a fish tank. Maybe I'll drop a silver dollar in there. I like that idea. I don't know if Susie will go for that. Susie's not too happy with me right now, so I probably don't want to go throwing a silver dollar into the fish tank, right? But I love Susie. I love Susie. Got some 18 love, platinum. Hey, Patria Paul. Gold, silver is money. Happy Stacker Saturday. Chef Stacker, L.A. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I need to get some air going down here. I'm getting heated up. Bear with me. I'm not leaving you. I'm just turning on the old fan. Oh, all right. I'm back. I'm back. Yes, I've got my red shorts on too. You can make fun of me all you want. Ron doesn't talk about diamonds. Diamonds are a good thing to hold. I don't know a lot about them. I know diamonds are a girl's best friend. Silver is cheap. Electrical conductor. Silver is more liquid. Real money you can't print. Grandpa held it. Interesting. Oh, good one. Weapons, military use. Yes, that is a good one. There is, John Forrest Little put out an article a few months ago about the fact that the actual defense industry is one of the major, biggest sources of demand for silver. Okay? We don't like violence. We don't like war, however I'm supposed to say it. But the reality is it's happening. We can't change it. And there's massive demand under the best of circumstances, peaceful times, for silver by the military-industrial complex. And that could only be growing. And most of that silver never gets recycled. A good portion of it explodes, unfortunately, in bombs. So very interesting. Yes, we're going to do, guys who just joined us, guys and gals, we are going to do the unboxing here at the end of the video. We're going to see what's in the Pinbeck box. The old bear, he doesn't want to let go. I'm going to do my best. Let me see. Yeah, he's not ready to let go yet, but in a few minutes, we're going to get to that box, okay? We got to come up with some more reasons to own silver. This is the Silver Jamboree. Real money. You can't print it. I like that. I like that. Can't print it. Keep a silver eagle. Jake's Custom Parts. Where'd you go, man? These darn, they are flying. Tip waitress. Yes, great idea. But okay, keep Trump silver in my wallet. Super chats. Thank you, Coin Shop Chris. You can't bankrupt gold. Yes, I like that. I like that, Jake. I like that, Jake's Custom Parts. That's a good one. You can't bankrupt. It's going on the list. Guys, I'm going to publish this list in the community tab, and then we can add to it even more. Okay? So we need something to refer to. Limited supply. Yes, Silver Crypto. Absolutely. Hey, thank you, Ron McAdams. Thank you very much. Also, before I forget, I want to say thank you to another Ron, who I don't want to, but sent me a beautiful Britannia. 2013, right? Isn't that pretty? I love Britannias. And he knew that, and he sent one to me, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Thank you, Ron McAdams, for the super chat. Silver, Coin Shop Chris has one. Let's see what came from the brilliant mind of Coin Shop Chris. He says, silver gets you your ding-dongs, Ron. What? Coin Shop Chris, he eats 5 ding-dongs a day. I tell you, and we're going to know the economy is really bad when Coin Shop Chris cuts back to 4 ding-dong. Hello, Susie. I'm sorry I was crabby earlier, Susie. Hopefully she'll let me out of the basement. Thank you for being here, Susie. Thanks for the super chat. It's an addiction, and you know what? That's a great one. That's a great, guys, we're putting together. Now we got like 30 reasons to own silver. We're putting that together, and that's a great one. It's an addiction. I always tell people say, oh, I'm addicted. I made videos about it. Are you addicted to silver stacking, gold stacking? Does somebody in this live chat have an addiction to platinum stacking, maybe? Anyway, and I said, look, if you're addicted to it, or it's your hobby, however you want to look at it, nothing against golf, right? But you could, or fishing. I love to fish, right? But you could spend $40,000 on a bass boat and then drive all over the country fishing and spend all that money and maybe have some fish in your freezer, right? Which is great and good. Or go play golf every weekend, blow $100, let's say you blow $100 a week on golf, $5,000. Or if you're addicted to silver, so you spend $5,000. You're not spending. That's different. Those people are spending. You are converting fiat into real money, and it's beautiful, and you love it, right? Like this 10-ounce bar. I mean, I don't love it like I love Susie or the kids or anything else, but man, we have this affinity to silver. It's a heck of a lot. It's a healthy addiction on many levels. I mean, and think about this too, right? People that are into silver, I've noticed, also like to stretch their mind and learn new things and read and just, I don't know how to put it into words, but we're curious and want to dig in, and so that's a great one. It's a healthy addiction, no doubt about it. Good evening, Neil. I think I saw our friend Richard Cooper. Yes, thank you, Richard. Everybody drop a like before he says anything about it. Can we get to 100 likes? This is a Saturday afternoon Snap live stream. We'd really like to get to 100 likes, and it's awesome. We watched the number of people joining us. Look, right around the corner, we're going to do that unboxing. Now, I want you to do me a favor. We'll do the unboxing. This is going to be a giveaway. It's going to be given away on September 3rd. I'm going to tell you how to get your entry, okay? It's from Pinbeck. They're sponsoring the channel now, and they were kind enough to send me a package and said, hey, Ron, we want you to do a giveaway. So we're going to open that up. But while we're doing that, any more ideas that you have, reasons why, good reasons, compelling reasons why you want to own silver, and it'll cover platinum as well and gold. There's some overlap there as well. Think about that, and we'll get into it. Okay, gold and silver for Christmas presents. That's a great idea, Beto. Neil Farrar. All right, let's see if I can wrestle this box out of the hands of this bear, and we're gonna see what we got from our friends at Pinbeck. I even broke out my fancy white glove because I don't want to, if it is silver, I don't know, maybe they sent me some coal to give you guys. I don't know. We'll have to see what's in there. But if it is silver, you don't want my grimy hands all over it, because this could be yours in 2 short weeks. Hold on one second. There we go. Oh. There he is. Again, guys, this came from our friends at Pinbeck. They're sponsoring the channel. Great place, online bullion dealer. I've had great experience with them. Check them out if you're looking to buy some silver, gold, or platinum. Okay? All right, hold on here. Let's see what's in that box. That bear does not want us to get in here. Oh, there's a box inside the box. It says you from the U.S. Postal Service. Wow. All right, let's see what we got here. I cut off some of the tape, but I've not opened it. Oh boy, these boxes. This, by the way, what came boxed from Pinbeck's. Very nice, perfect condition. Oh, time for the bell. We got 100 thumbs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, awesome. You want these boxes to be hard to open. And like I said, I already took a knife and cut the shipping tape all the way around. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Wow. Oh, now look at this. Inside the box, some very nice packaging. I've never seen this before. Wow. Okay. Oh man. Very nice. It's inside of it's like sealed inside of a black bubble wrap container. Something else in here. Wow. Packing list. Okay. So we're going to put that aside. Now let's look at this. This is really cool. Okay, it does. It opens on one end. All right. But this is like a very nice. Oh, wow. I'm going to keep this. Could use it as like a mitten. We're almost there, I think. What the heck? Boy, they don't mess around. Oh boy, it is sealed. Man, all right, I got to get out the old fishing scissors. Bear with me, guys. This is what you want when you buy bullion. You want it to be very hard to get open, okay? I know it's a bit of a pain in the rear, but oh man. Okay, I think we have some silver here. I better put on the old glove, because when you win this in 2 weeks, you don't want my grimy fingerprints all over it. This is my Michael Jackson glove. Cotton gloves, if you're going to play with your silver and it's in great shape. What do you think this is, guys? Wow. Those guys at Pinbeck's. Whew, another piece of bubble wrap. And then, okay, cool. Whoa. What do you think? A 10-ounce UK Britannia bar. Can you see that? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look how silver, like Neil said, it's like a mirror. Be careful what I'm showing you guys. Let's look at the back. It says the Royal Mint, 10 ounce, $9.99 fine silver. I love the wave pattern that they put. Look at that. Hopefully you can see that on the screen as well as I can. The wave pattern. Thank you, Pinbecks. On behalf of all the viewers and the members of Ron's Basement, super nice. You know, their sponsorship helps me make this all possible, helps support the channel so I can make videos like this and the other videos that I torture you guys with. So thank you, Pinbecks. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to put out a short, like 2 or 3 minute video, and I'll have a link to it in all the future video descriptions. All you'll have to do is go watch that video, and there'll be a keyword that I'll tell you in the video, and it's going to be a short video. I'm not going to torture you very long. Put that keyword in the comment section of that video, and you'll be entered. Everybody only gets one entry, okay? The software we're going to use to then randomly pick from all the comments will eliminate duplicate compliments. I almost say condiments. But there'll be all the details on that tomorrow. Man, I'm overwhelmed. This is really beautiful, guys. Look at that one more time. This could be yours Okay, unless you want one ahead of time, then you can go check them out on the Pinbeck's website. If I'd been properly prepared, I could tell you how much they cost right now. I'd imagine they're somewhere in the $250 to $270 range, but don't quote me on that. These are beautiful. Wow. I'm going to be very careful with it. Sorry, Mr. Bear. And I'm going to set it right there because that does not belong to me. That belongs to you. Okay? Let's put the box back. We want that box to get filled again. You know? I'll fix that later. Anyway, I have a feeling that we're going to have more things in that Pinbeck's box, Pinbeck's box in the future. More things that we can give away. Okay. Useless knowledge. I don't have a discount code, and just so you guys know, also, I don't get. Please, if you do go to Pinbeck's and you check them out like I did, and you like them and you buy from them. Just so they know that their sponsorship is paying off, if you could let them know you're from Ron's Basement, that's not critical because I'm not getting a commission off what you guys buy or anything like that, okay? Maybe at some point, that's a great idea. There might be a discount code or, something like that. I've even thought about at some point, possibly, yes, thank you, Mark Razor, for saying thank you, Pinbecks. That's nice of you, fellow stackers. At some point, I might try to put together a package with them, like called the Basement Box, with an assortment of different silver products in it. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. All I know is that so far, we've really started out on a great foot with Pinbeck's as a sponsor. I think Pinbeck's is best. So thank you, guys, at Pinbeck's for that we get to give away to you, one of you people out there. Now, guys, let me ask you a question. Camaraderie. Thank you, Grandpa Treasure Hunt. That's another reason that we own silver, the camaraderie. That is great. Camaraderie. Thank you. CoinShop Chris, watch my video. Hey, yeah, guys, CoinShop Chris and I just dropped a video this afternoon. 30 minutes. We cover everything. Go check it out later on, okay? And you can even listen to CoinShop Chris give me a hard time, which I think I deserve. I don't know Useless Knowledge if they do buybacks at Pinbeck's or not. I do know they definitely pride themselves on quality, service, and price. And, I'm a value shopper, and I checked them out for myself. That's what I recommend to everybody, right? Check it out. I liked what I saw, and I'm excited to be sponsored by them because I feel good about the company. I was a customer, okay, long before we did this sponsorship, and I've had a great experience. Okay, hold on. It was a good one. Fast landing. Hi, Daniel. Hello, Sharon. Jake's Custom Parts. Barter ding-dongs for silver. I'm not going to comment. I'm not allowed to talk about ding-dongs anymore. Okay? Hold on. Who's got it? Any other ones? Guys, any more ideas why we want to own silver? I think at this point we have, oh boy, at least 30 reasons. And again, I'm going to put this all together and put it on the community tab on the channel because you helped me build this list, and I really appreciate it. Again, look out tomorrow, and I'll be talking about it in videos and how you can go enter into the 10-ounce bar giveaway. Thank you, guys. Okay, it's been great. Any questions right now? Anything going on? Any breaking news that we need to talk about? Again, please give this a thumbs up. If you want to comment in the comment section, you need to be subscribed. So please subscribe to the channel. That helps a lot for educating youngsters. Thank you, Silvershire. Yes, I like that. Man, who can beat that? Can anybody beat that? Anybody else have any more? Hillary's coming. Nick the Pick Rigatoni. Nick the Ice Pick. We haven't seen you for a while. The Enforcer. Good to see you, Nick the Ice Pick. Wow. For educating youngsters. Thank you. Ron, where to buy the red polos? If you want to spend a lot of money, and usually I put the link up, you can get them from Macy's. I actually bought a couple extra ones that I haven't worn yet. This is still the original on eBay. I buy, guys, I know, I don't care. I'm humble in this regard. I buy a lot of my clothes on eBay, like polo shirts, Brooks Brothers shirts. I mean, they're like 25% the price that if you buy them at the actual store. And there's people, they make a living off of their reputation of selling, and they're always like brand new. I've never gotten one that's like worn or dirty or stained. I mean, it's always like I'm getting a brand new shirt. Sure, somebody probably bought it, put it in their closet, never wore it. Somebody bought it at an estate sale for $5, and I paid $20 for it. I don't care. It's better than spending $130 on a nice new shirt at the store. And I'm going to tell you, do yourself a favor. Brooks Brothers makes it's like a little luxury item, but you can get it for cheap on eBay. This is not a clothing review channel. I apologize. Oh boy. If you got vented over there, holding security, pray for everyone to get hit. Yeah, guys, the people with the hurricane situation, we are praying for you. Let's hope that we don't have a bad situation unfolding right now. I think that I saw it'd be the first hurricane ever to hit California. Strange times, right? Very interesting. Hello, Joel B. We're glad you made it here. Guys, 3 question marks, right? It's on your keyboard. Mine's on the lower right corner. Okay, I'm going to stick around with you here. You got a few more minutes. What do you want to cover? You hit me with anything. I'm here. Neil says they need the rain. Yeah, looks like you're going to get some rain in California. I saw a future forecast for where that thing's heading. Wow. All right, I'm going to run through the list, and I'm going to do it in super high speed. These are the 30 reasons why it's a good idea to own silver. Let me take a breath, okay? And again, thank you guys. For those of you who've just joined, today's the 1.5-year anniversary of Ron's Basement being focused as a silver and gold community. Prior to that, I'd made some videos about God knows what. Don't even watch them. But a year and a half ago, I started making one video a day about silver and gold, and it has been awesome because I've met so many cool people like you, and I mean that. It's a big deal, right? There's one me, there's one you right now, but you guys are all over the world. We're together, and it's a big, big deal because we do have camaraderie. We do have like a fellowship, or however you want to call it. You belong here. I belong here. This is not my channel. It is not RonTube. It's YouTube. This is your channel, and it wouldn't be anything without you. And that's an absolute fact. Okay? Now, hopefully, unless I have a vein burst in my head, I'm going to try to read these at record, set a world record for the 32 reasons why to own silver. Okay? Number 1, the COMEX inventories are low. Number 2, the mine supply gets to be less and less every year. Mexico, as a matter of fact, that produces 30% of the world's silver, is making it very difficult for silver miners. Limited supply on total Earth. There's a limited supply. There's not an infinite supply of silver. Solar panel demand for silver is going through the roof. Electric cars are going to demand more and more silver. Electronics in general are demanding more silver. Silver is the most thermally conductive metal on the face of the Earth, or second or third. It's the most reflective, we know that, and it's antimicrobial, meaning it kills germs, so it's used in all types of medical applications, including surgery gowns worn by the guy who needs to do brain surgery on me. Silverware is a source of huge demand for silver. Jewelry is a source of huge demand for silver. India, in general, is becoming more and more interested in silver. As a matter of fact, they imported over 300 million ounces in 2022 alone. We have more women joining the silver stacking ranks on a day-by-day basis, and they are welcome here. Young people are stacking silver at a growing pace. Silver's been money for 5,000 years. the U.S. financial condition in general, the dollar's going down in value, and silver will protect you. It could go way up in value. Silver is a real asset. You can hold it in your hand. It offers portfolio diversification. It's vastly underowned by the investor community, especially when you compare the current amount of silver that's owned on a percentage basis to the historical averages. We have a crazy 85-to-1 silver to gold ratio. Historically, that is super high and has almost always signaled a big rally in the silver price. I can't read my writing on that one. Neil says it can make a great mirror if you polish it. It is beautiful. It allows you to be your own central bank. It can be used for bartering. It's great for educating youngsters on the benefits of holding real money. It is Earth's money. I can now read that word I couldn't read earlier. It says camaraderie. We've got camaraderie in the silver community. Gives you peace of mind. The military-industrial complex is sucking a huge amount of silver out of the market every day. You can't print it. And like Jake from Jake's Custom Parts said, silver can't go bankrupt. It's also a very healthy addiction. Thank you, Daniel. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. You love gold too. We love gold. We love platinum, okay? I just wanted to focus in on silver today. We had the big unboxing from Pinbeck's, a 10-ounce silver Britannia giveaway. We're all excited about that. Dean's waiting for his first Pinbeck shipment. Awesome, Dean. Please let us know how that goes, okay? We want to hear your feedback. Absolutely. Global money, says Useless Knowledge. Yeah, I'll do one live stream tomorrow, guys, okay? One live stream tomorrow. Waiting for fall. Jim Tillypow says, waiting for fall for the, should we do it? What the heck? It's been a couple days. There's the fan. There's the, you know what, and we're going to see what's going to happen in the fall. That's right. I had to take that out of my Jerome Powell box, right? Anyway, Jake's Custom Parts. Man, you guys are awesome. Wow. 1 silver dime per kid. Awesome. All right. Defense uses it for basically all that we mentioned. Yeah. Generational wealth. Yeah, let's talk about that briefly with silver, right? This is the best story ever. I'm going to tell you a little story about silver, okay? You have a great grandpa, okay? You also have a great great grandpa. Think about that. We all do. We have that in common. Not only do we love silver, not only are you smart, kind, all that good stuff, but you have a great great grandpa. Let's say your great great grandpa was alive in 1890, okay? And let's say one day he decides he's going to go get a haircut. And he's got a silver dollar in his pocket, because that's probably roughly maybe what a haircut cost back then, right? You know, equivalent $25 US today. And he's doing some stuff, and he decides, you know what, maybe I won't get a haircut. He keeps the dollar in his pocket, and unfortunately, he has a massive heart attack. Okay, now there's two versions to this story. The one was your great grandpa had a silver dollar in his pocket. That's story A. Story B is your great grandpa had a paper dollar in his pocket. So A, he had a silver dollar. B, he had a paper dollar. So they take him away. Back then, they took his clothes off and took his body away, and they hung up his overalls in the closet. All right? That house got passed down from generation to generation, and those overalls hung in that closet for all those years, 120 years. Finally, got to a point where nobody in the family wanted the house anymore. You're cleaning it out, okay, 2023, and you think, oh, look at this. How cool. I just found great-grandpa's overalls. Awesome. Okay? In version B of that story, as you're going through the pockets, you find a paper dollar. Like, oh, that's cool. Maybe it's got a little collector value, whatever, you know, but it's a paper dollar. If it even survived, it may have totally disintegrated by then. That's option B, right? Option A in that story, you're going through great grandpa's overalls and you find a silver dollar. What, probably a Morgan, right? What's that worth today? Which one would be worth more? The paper, which may or may not have even survived, or that silver dollar? It is generational wealth. It will continue. When I think, do you think this way? When you think about silver and I think out, 100 years from now, my kids, my 11-year-old twin daughters, their kids, their kids, and I think about whatever that little amount of silver is that I've accumulated, physical silver, I feel good. It just feels good. I was talking to Richard Cooper the other day, and he said it. Richard Cooper said, I can feel it in my bones, right? And trust me, trust your bones. Trust your gut, okay? Don't listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to other people. Do your own research. Trust your gut. I trust my gut. Your gut's always right? There's a reason why they call the stomach the second brain. This is not a health and wellness channel, but because there's a big connection between your brain and your stomach. There's more nerve connections. That's why there's all these things. I got a gut feeling. It made me sick to my stomach, blah, blah, blah. All right? Trust your gut instincts. My gut instinct tells me that this stuff, this shiny, beautiful, real stuff is going to be valuable for forever. But you make up your mind for yourself, okay? All right, guys, we went way over. This was supposed to be 20 minutes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the continued support. Thank you for the last year and a half. This has been totally awesome. Have a great night. I'll see you sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure when. We've got crazy schedule with softball games and all kinds of family stuff, but I'll be back. I will every single day put out a piece of content. And man, it's always my big honor. It's my honor when you join me here in the basement. It really is. And this isn't always easy, right? For you, for me, we navigate some choppy waters, some ups and downs. Heck, the last couple of weeks have been really difficult for silver investors. A great buying opportunity, right? A great time to go to a place like Pinbeck's or whoever and get yourself some more physical metals. Premiums are down, prices are down, and we know the long-term story. All right, take care. I'll see you soon.